So today on Project Shop, we're going to be taking a look at some brass light fixtures. Now, these ones here are like decorative hanging lights. We ain't going to get much brass out of there, but we'll clean that up to number one. This one here, I thought was pretty interesting because, for one, it's super heavy. Some of it might have to do with, there's a little water left in there. It looks like it is leaking. They didn't do a good job caulking it, so water got in there. But the interesting thing about this is all super heavy brass. And then this whole bottom can, you can see there's a weld here, or they soldered it on. This is all copper. So I'm gonna say this is definitely worth trying to get apart because this thing is super heavy. Now it looks like someone had already tried. I don't know if they were cutting in there or what happened here, but it looks like someone tried to get in there. So what we're gonna do is try to unscrew this without stripping these any more than they already are. And I'm gonna pretty much, I got a brand new bit on here to give me the best chance. I'm gonna use a lot of, oh yeah, that came right out. We're gonna use a lot of downward force. Nice. Oh, this is the one I'm worried about right here. Oh yeah. So what I did there is I basically jerked all my pressure down at one time, and oh, it might be easier this way. Really push in on it. Wow, these are coming out a lot easier than I was expecting. Meet our old friend, flathead. See what we got. Nice. Man, that is a chunk of brass right there. Make sure that's not copper. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's brass. That's super heavy. That's clean, ready to go. Oh, we got a bug. Woo! Look at that seal. Yeah, so this is like either a pool light, or I would think this is like an underwater. Ugh, that's nasty. Like a fountain light, you know, for a water fountain. Is this whole thing brass too? Yep. All that's brass. Oh, look at that. Dag, even the light bulb got water in it. How'd all that crap get inside the light bulb? I wonder what that is. I'll just slide that over there for a second. I'm going to take this over here. That's kind of nasty, but that's pretty clean. See about getting the rest of these screws out. Man, I bet you these are real stainless too, because there ain't a lick of corrosion on them. Yep, real stainless screws. So probably isolate them and put them with the stainless if I had a stainless bucket. Okay, let's see if we can give it a little tap. The back of that almost looks like copper. That's brass. Got a seal, some wires. It's interesting that let's see if I can't get that stainless out. Big old flathead down in there. Oh man, it's coming right out. So if they would just make everything with stainless, the whole world would be a lot better place probably. Let's see if we can roll this stuff out of here. No. All right. Probably gonna have to dig out all that crap on the backside. Dang, even this is coming off by hand. It's plastic. So it looks like at some point there might have been a cover here. And I put some crap. Huh. This. It's all copper. Get all that copper. Okay. Let's see if we can't recover this. Looks like we're gonna have to cut above here and then go down. I mean, that could probably be cleaned up. It's a #1 copper. Yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't be #1 copper. Can clean it up a little bit. Let's see if that thing's brass. Maybe I don't even have to take it out. Yep, it's brass. Now, I'm not sure if they would consider that brass breakage because it's got copper on it. But, I mean, the copper's worth more than the brass, and isn't there copper mixed in with brass? So, I'm gonna say that's clean. That's a big old chunk there. We'll just go ahead and, since this has like paint and chunks of stuff on it, I'm just gonna consider that #2 copper. But that's a big chunk right there. And let's see about these little lights. It's like a piece of aluminum in there. Okay, that's clean, ready to go. That's got a little nail screw on it. Clean that up real quick. Now this does have little screws here. I can probably just unbolt this thing. It's real chintzy stuff here. Oh, these are just coming undone with my fingers. We get all three of them that way? Oh yeah. That's real glass. And that is maybe all brass. Let me see. Yep. All brass. So this, we just need to clean up these things here. These are little brass tubes with like an insert. That's clean brass. Now, I guess we just grind that shit away. Okay, once again, the GoPro shut itself off in the middle of cleaning that stuff up, but it went pretty quick. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and weigh this. We got zeroed out on the bucket. 4 pounds of copper. Let's try the brass. Dag, 21 pounds. So, being that brass is like over $2 a pound, or I think it is, I haven't checked in like a week. That's like $40 right there, which is pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. Oh no. 5 pounds, so we're looking at over 50 bucks. So that heavy light, most of that came from a water fountain. So down here in South Florida, a lot of communities and municipal buildings have fountains. It's actually a really big thing down here for mosquito control, really. They got to keep the fountains running. A lot of communities have lakes and whatnot, so they all have some type of fountain. And I'm actually going to start looking into fountain companies that build and maintain them, because they're probably changing out tons of these things when they go bad. They're always submerged in water, even though they're made to be submerged. Like you seen that one, you're gonna have water intrusion. So they're gonna go bad, they're gonna replace them. And not only that, the fountains themselves are probably brass and copper, and the pumps. So the fountain company's probably dealing with electric motors for the pumps, the actual fountain, which I think is probably going to be brass, and the lighting fixtures, and then, you know, plumbing the electric to it. You know what I'm saying? So a fountain maintenance company or a fountain builder might be something to look into here to get some good source of non-ferrous scrap. So keep that in mind. And if you come this far, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I'm actually in the middle of recovering transformers right now on another video. Got some good extruded out of some track lights. So stay tuned for that video. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard.